I told you so.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, the Super Falcons won. Well, looked like a difficult game, but in the end, Rashidat Kobe combination at the back, defense held firm. Chidozie Namaka did a great job. Let's say Chidozie, not this year. Did a great job, and the midfield held firm. And to be honest, I didn't feel like we were in any danger at all throughout the game, right?
No, it was a fair game. Both teams were attacking and defending at the same time, and it was, I would give it 50-50. But we had that slight chance and we utilized it, and thank God for Ajibade. You see, I was telling you, play the players in their right position, and he did. She is very effective on the wing.
Yeah, and look, I think just overall, right from the very start, when you look at the game, you think, okay, this is going to be a tough game. I'm not saying it wasn't, but I'm just saying that there was a level of comfort that the Super Falcons had that you just know, look, it's not the kind of difficult game that you think it is, So I was fairly confident. I mean, I was comfortable throughout from start to finish.
But
I didn't feel like Cameroon were going to score. I mean, that's me, but I didn't feel like Cameroon were going to score.
No, because our defense, we were playing at every time they attack us, you see that everybody drops back.
But that's what I'm saying.
No, it's not that they drop back and defend well. You said you felt comfortable. If we played the way we played South Africa, you think that we will win this game?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So
everybody,
because they did their jobs and they were doing what they were supposed to. That's why it never looked like Cameroon were dangerous. I mean, the only time they even had chances was towards the end when they were now pressing. Maybe the midfield went flat. But otherwise, generally for most of the game, I thought that our girls were comfortable.
No, I think that our girls always do well when they know that their back is against the wall. And that's one thing I keep saying it. Every time they feel that their back is against the wall, they have to dig themselves out of the hole. But they don't have to. Just do your job so that your job will be easy. But they keep putting themselves in that situation. But thank God we keep going. And I praise God that we are not going the other way around.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that my stomach felt sick when I heard that they have to go the other way around if we don't win this game.
Yep.
To qualify for the World Cup.
But it's still better than being eliminated straight up. Because for instance, now Cameroon know they have a chance. First of all, they have to win 2 games here. Because they'll play 1 game and win that, then I think 2
they
games.
could have avoided Nigeria,
because
they'll
play the 1 game. They'll play the loser of the other quarterfinal, and then the other person will play the loser of the other quarterfinal. So that's 2 teams from Africa going to the intercontinental playoff, where depending on their seeding, I don't know where they are seeded, because if it was Nigeria probably seeded higher. So the seeded team will now wait for 2 other teams to play against each other first, and then the winner will now come and play the seeded team. So if they go there and they are not seeded, then they have to play 2 games before they can qualify. But if they are seeded, then maybe they might be seeded because Cameroon, they're second team in Africa.
I
think they are ranked number 40 something or 50 something or so.
They have good rankings.
So if they are seeded, then all they have to do is go there, wait for the bottom 2 teams to play against each other, and then come meet them in the final. And they win that one, then they're in the World Cup. So,
but that's dangerous too, because
you have dangerous.
That's very dangerous. So they have to play a lot of friendly matches to keep them going to get into that.
Yeah.
But thank God we are not going to that route. Oh Lord.
Oh my goodness, that would have been horrific.
Yes.
Because first of all, the stress of not qualifying, and then having to go and now play a repechage game in Morocco, and then now traveling to New Zealand. That's New Zealand is far. You're flying almost 24 hours, to go and play that game. So, oh my goodness, that would have been horrible. But yeah, now they face Morocco in the semi-final, and
please go, girls.
I'm not worried about
you will say that. Don't go and relax. We are not there yet.
No, they don't have to relax. I'm saying I'm a fan, so I'm saying I'm not worried about Morocco.
Yeah, okay, it's you. I'm speaking out of a player. Do not relax. Our eyes are on the go. We get it as we go. Do not relax, because as once you say, "Oh, we got this," that's when they punish
Trouble
you.
happens, exactly.
So please, the way you guys are playing, just keep playing like that. I love it. We are beginning to get together and we are molding ourselves together. Thank God for the subs. Thank God for the lineup. Is getting better, and thank God for the coach.
Yep, I think that was good. I mean, I enjoyed the game. It was really good, and it's very interesting that in 2018 they lost 1-0 to South Africa in the opening game. Then won their next two games. I think the first was 6-0, the other was 8-0, something like that. And then they qualified for the semi-final because it was 8 teams there, not 16 teams. And guess who they met in the semi-final? Cameroon. And that game ended 0-0. The Super Falcons won on penalties, and then we got to the final where they played South Africa and also won on penalties. So it looks like the same thing is repeating itself again. They lost South Africa in the first game, came back, won their next two games without conceding. See, that phone is always going off.
I know, I'm sorry.
So,
I'm sorry, guys.
yeah,
Everybody just keep calling me.
So won that game, and then now the same thing has happened. They've lost South Africa, won their next two games, and then moving on to the quarterfinals. If they win that, they get to the final, and who knows? South Africa are playing next now. So who knows? I mean, they win, and it becomes the same thing again. They get to the final again, and they miss South Africa again, and maybe history repeats itself, and the Super Falcons are champions again. So very interesting symmetry, Abi.
I know we're gonna take this number 10 home. I'm feeling it in my heart. All we just have to do the simple thing. We could have had like 2-3 goals today.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
there were chances.
We had chances.
There were chances.
But we have to, that front line, we are still trying to find our feet. We don't need to force it. Couple times when we had the ball going forward, nobody was supporting. So then the play has to be forced.
Yeah.
But
if he is quick and she has long legs, that's what.
Yeah, so everybody, but she has to slow it down though.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, you have to. That's where she now understand that nobody is around her.
And then she
Hold
holds
it, shield it. That
She's
she's still young.
She's quick
I
and her
understand,
legs.
but I was quick too. But what do I do?
True.
I hold it for everybody to get in
To
place,
come
and then we play and get a goal. So, but she has to start reading the game too. I understand when you are in the moment, you don't think really quick, but the game is a thinking game. You have to, as a forward, you cannot have 3 people defending you and you want to do magic. It takes one player to do it.
Ibanga, I think it's really finding chemistry. Their individual qualities now blending close to perfectly. Yeah, I think the more games they play, the better they are getting. I mean, that first game, look, Desiree spends a lot of time and does a lot of homework, So, and because she's always with them day in, day out, she can practice the things that she wants to do with them. But Randy is not the same thing, so he doesn't have the same kind of time that with the team that Desiree has. And of course, it's just like the way
I agree.
The Houston Rockets team was of I don't know what year was they built them specifically to play against the Golden State Warriors. That was in 2015, 2016, 2017 period, even though they still lost. So it's the same thing. It's almost like this South Africa team is almost built like an antidote to Nigeria. So, and Desiree spends a lot of time working on that. So, and that's why you see when they play against Nigeria, they look like they are like, here.
They watch our video from the current and the...
Exactly. But when they play against other teams, you see that they stand that kind of drop.
Look at what, after they played, look at what happened. They couldn't even score goals.
Yeah, so it almost looks as if they are built to play against the Super Falcons. And that's what Randy has to look out for and plan against. And good thing he's had, a few games now to prepare for that. So if they meet anywhere, whether it's in the final, if they get through, if both sides get through, then he has to work towards making sure that antidote, becomes the antidote.
That's right. Because we have to give it back to them.
Yep. That's what we need to do.
We have to give it back to them.
Anyway, I think it was a good game, and the good news also is that it was announced yesterday that in September the Super Falcons are coming back here to the US to face the US women. 2 games. One in Kansas City,
and the
other one in DC.
DC,
So
I'm gonna be there.
We're gonna be in DC.
Yeah.
We're going to DC.
Yes, we are. It's not far from us. We will drive it like that.
Yeah, we're driving down to DC.
Yes.
We're gonna watch these girls.
And we're taking our girls
That
too.
should be fun. Anyway,
yes.
Thank you very much for joining us, guys. Today's video is gonna be very short because somebody has to go to work, and I also have to get back to work. So.
And I apologize for last week. Both of us were working.
Oh, that's true.
I know people were waiting.
I saw some people waiting.
Yeah, so but we are really sorry. We are working, and we will update you guys as much as we can. But sorry for that, people that came online. But we'll try. We moved things around our schedule to do this today. But I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. I am sharing for my girls. If I could dance, I would do the merengue dance.
Semi-final, baby. Here we come.
Yes.
And we're winning that.
We are. Please take it and run.
Yep, and there we go.